PBL Group 410 and we will be presenting our project report. The title of our PBL project is Development of an IoT-based smart pot plant irrigation system using the integration of soil moisture sensors and adaptive decision algorithms. And our team member are me, Rahel Hadasa Rizky Ginting, and then Iris Tira, and then Nabil Albaru, Yasmet, Winda Marenta Handiani, Muhammad Ridho Syaputra, and the last is Carlos Tegas Silaban. Right, next up are the roles and contribution of each group member, starting with me as a leader and business analyst responsible for requirement analysis and documentation, and followed by Yudhistira as a front-end responsible for application development and AI model implementation, and Nabil Albaru Yasmet as a back-end IoT hardware program the ESP32 with sensors, control pumps, and system logic, and Linda Marenta Handiani responsible for preparing and managing project documentation, recording the result of team discussion, and Carlos responsible for system testing and ensuring the stability, and the last is Muhammad Ridho Syaputra as a back-end IT hardware focused on hardware. Next point will be present by Linda.
Alright, thank you Rahel. I will present the points regarding the objective and problem statements in our PBL project. Problem statements. First, plant watering is still done manually. Second, it is difficult to determine soil moisture levels when the owner is not on site. Third, improper watering leads to water wastes and hinders plant growth. For objective, building an IoT-based automatic irrigation system. Second, real-time soil moisture monitoring. And third, optimizing irrigation using AI. The product features. First, soil moisture monitoring, real-time soil condition monitoring. Second, automatic irrigation, automatical water plan when soil moisturizer is low. Third, real-time monitoring, displays soil moisture and pump status via Blink. And fourth, ESP32 based IoT connectivity. Enables wireless communication between device and the code. For benefit, first, promotes healthier plant growth. Second, improve water efficiency. Third, reduce manual effort. Fourth, support better decision making. 5. Reliable IoT-based system. Okay, the next point will be discussed by Nabil.
Alright, thank you Winda. I'll explain our flowchart in detail. First, the ESP32 initializes the sensor, then connects the device to Wi-Fi and Blink. After that, the system reads the soil moisture level and calculates an adaptive threshold based on historical data. The moisture value is then compared to the threshold. If that moisture level is lower than the threshold, the relay activates the pump for about 2 seconds, then the pump is turned off. If the moisture level is still sufficient, the pump remains off. Next, the sensor data and pump status are sent to Blink app to be displayed in real time. The readings are also saved as a history so that the threshold can be updated in the next cycle. After 30 seconds, the system takes another sensor reading and automatically repeats the process. The next point will be presented by Yudis.
Okay, thank you, Nabil. I will explain little about the design and equipment scheme. We have a three input device. It's a DST11, DS18B20, and soil moisture sensor. All sensor data is sent to ESP32, and ESP32 process the data and decide whether the plant need watering. And then we have a output device. We use a one channel relay to turn the water pump on or off, and a 60x2 LCD to display the system information. The water flows from the water tank through the mini water pump to the plant. The entry system is powered by a 5-volt DC adapter. And then this is our assembly result. Next we continue by Harasa.
Alright, thank you, Yudis. I'll cover the section on the specification and operation of the device in our PBL. This slide shows the specification and how the device works. The ESP32 serves as the control center, receiving data from the three sensors: the soil moisture sensor, the DHT11, and the DS18B20. This data is processed using fuzzy logic to determine whether the plants need watering. If the result indicates that the plants needs watering, the ESP32 activates the relay, causing the mini water pump to turn on and supply water to the plants. Conversely, if the soil is still sufficiently moist, the pump remains off. Additionally, the ESP32 sends sensor data and the pump status to the Blink app, so users can monitor the plant's condition in real time.
Okay, thank you, Rasa. I will explain the detail about our hardware implementation. The first we have ESP32 is the main controller that process data from a sensor and control the system. And then the DS18B20 sensor measure temperature with high accuracy, while the DHT11 sensor measure temperature and humidity. Next, the soil moisture sensor detect the moisture level of the soil to determine when the plant needs watering. Uh, and then the relay module act as a switch to turn the mini pump to mini water pump on or off. And then the last we have water pump mini used to deliver water from the tank to the plant automatically. Next, we continue by Muhammad Rido.
Thank you, this. Alright, I discussed the point regarding software implementation in our PBL project. This slide demonstrates software implementation that use the Bailing application, tools for real-time system monitoring, the dashboard recap data sent by the ESP32 via Wi-Fi connection, and display information such as soil moisture levels, air temperature, water temperature, pump status, and graph showing change in data over time. In addition to serving as monitoring tool, the dashboard also provides manual control to turn the pump on off needs. With the Bailing application, user can monitoring plant condition and system performance anytime and from anywhere via the smartphones. The next point will be discussed by Nabil. Okay, thank you, Rido. This slide shows the result of implementing the smart irrigation system we designed. The top section displays the assembled device, which integrates all components into a single system. This device successfully connects the sensor, the ESP32 as the main controller, the relay, the LCD, and pump so that they can operate as integrated system. Stop.
Alright, I will move on the next point, which is the lesson learned during PBL. First, hardware integration. Integrating multiple sensors, soil moisture, DHT11 and DS18B20 with the ESP32 requires proper wiring, stable power supply, and sensor calibration to ensure reliable data acquisition. Second, Fuzzy Logic implementation. Fuzzy Logic provides more adaptive irrigation decision than fixed threshold by considering multiple environmental parameters simultaneously. Third, IoT connectivity. A stable Wi-Fi connection is essential to ensure communication between the ESP32 and the Blink platform for real-time monitoring. And fourth, team collaboration, effective communication and task distribution among team members significantly improved development efficiency and helped resolve technical issues faster. Okay, the next.
Alright, this is our documentation in our PBL. Alright, thank you and good evening, sir.